Miss Caroline here with another week of summer stories for you. If you haven't signed up for summer reading, please go to the library or go online to our website and sign up. We've got lots of fun challenges and lots of cool prizes this year and lots of cool programs at the library, so be sure you're checking them out. All right, so before we start with our stories today, you know what we gotta do? We gotta stretch, so stand up, up. All right, reach up to the sky and down to your toes and out to the side really wide and touch your nose. Flap like a chicken, caw like a crow, wiggle down like seed. And what do seeds do? They grow. Very good. All right, so today our theme is all about beaches and the ocean. So our first story. So unfortunately, pollution is a really big problem. Beaches are often covered with garbage and trash because people don't put their stuff where it belongs. So this one is called Rocket, says clean up. So the cover, you can see that there's bottles and cans and straw and all other kind of gross trash in the ocean. So what do you think this book might be about? Cleaning up the ocean, cleaning up any space where you see trash. Rocket says, I can't sleep tonight. I'm too excited because tomorrow, me and my mom and my big brother Jamal are going on vacation to see Grammy and Grampy. It feels as though we've been packing forever, but now we're ready to go. I'm gonna be fist bumping a turtle, dancing with a dolphin, high-fiving an octopus, and surfing the waves like an awesome Imani Wilmot. Did you know Imani Wilmot created the first female surf competition in Jamaica? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. As soon as we arrive, I give my Grammy and Grampy a huge hug. You see where they live? Animal sanctuary. Look at all those wonderful creatures. My grandparents are the best. They run whale watching tours and have an animal sanctuary behind their house. I can't wait to help. Grampy tells me we never touch wild animals unless they need to be rescued or cared for. But it's my first time to surf. My Grammy is really good. Then Mom and I built a huge sandcastle. Oh no, a baby turtle has washed up on shore, all tangled in plastic. It's one of those drink can rings. I pick her up gently and take her to Grammy and Grampy. They can fix this. Grammy says she will try her best and takes her back to the sanctuary. Plastic is ruining these islands, Rocket, says Grampy sadly. We save as many creatures as we can, but some stay away. People used to come here to see the whales, but we haven't spotted a whale in a long time. He leads me down the beach. It feels as though there's more plastic there than sand. I feel really sad. We need to do something, but what? The next day at the beach, there are people playing in the sand, swimming in the sea, and eating popsicles. But all I notice now is the plastic. Surely they see it too. I need to let everyone know. Did you know whales eat the plastic and it makes them sick? Did you know nearly half the trash in the sea comes directly from careless people? Did you know there are over 2.25 trillion pieces of plastic in the ocean? Soon we have lots of new friends who want to help. As the day goes on, more and more people join in. We spend the whole day cleaning the beach. Even Jamal helps. Still on his phone though. The cleanup crew is amazing, and soon the beach is clean. But now what do we do with all the plastic we collected? Teresa, part of the cleanup crew, has a brilliant idea. My mom is an artist. Maybe we could get her to create something out of it. Yes! Teresa's mom makes awesome bins for trash out of the trash we collected. And then the cleanup crew makes the front page of the newspaper and the TV news. Now no one will forget why we need to clean up. Everyone on the island wants clean beaches. Everyone on the island wants clean water. Everyone on the island wants to bring back the whales. The next day, Grammy and Grampy have a barbecue for the whole cleanup crew. The smell of Grammy's special sauce wafts around the island. And best of all, while everyone's talking and laughing and eating, Grampy and I release the turtle we rescued back into the sea and watch as she swims away. She's all better now. And I just know one day the whales will come back. Did you know one day you are going to change the world, Rocket? Do you see what I see in the background of that one picture? It's a whale tail. That story had a good ending. I really like that fish that the artist made to put all the trash in. That was really cool. All right, so our next one has a whale in it too. This one is called To the Sea by Carol Atkinson. So this one's a little bit more about friendship than the ocean, but it's still a good story. This is Tim. One day after school, Tim met Sam. Sam is a big whale. Sam lived in the sea, but took a wrong turn and got stuck here. He didn't know his lefts from his rights. The other kids were too busy to notice the big blue whale. Sometimes Tim felt no one noticed him either. I see you, said Tim. I see you too, said Sam. They both felt better knowing they weren't invisible. Tim went back into the school to get a glass of water for Sam, since whales love their water. He didn't care anymore if no one noticed him because Sam did now. Tim asked Sam, "Do you want to be my friend?" And Sam did. Sam told his friend that he didn't know how to get back home to the sea. Tim promised to help Sam get to the sea. I pinky swear. Tim had to go home but said he would be back tomorrow. He left Sam 2 glasses of water, some company, and kept the light on. The company's a goldfish. At home, Tim couldn't stop thinking about Sam. It's not every day you meet a friend. He spent all night planning how to get Sam to the sea. We've got rockets, wings, rolling like a ball, swimming, tying a bird to him. The next day, Sam was excited to see his friend again. "You came back." "Of course," said Tim. "Friends don't let friends down." Tim showed Sam his plans. "We could drive, or maybe even fly." "Well, I don't have a car," said Sam, "and I'm a little afraid of heights." Just when it looked like none of his ideas would work, Tim came across the very last one. It was perfect. Sam held on extra tight. Tim began to pedal, but Sam didn't move. Tim didn't give up. Sam was his only friend, his best friend. He should not, he could not, he would not let his friend down. Tim pedaled harder and they started to move. Tim pedaled harder and soon they were passing the buses and cars. Tim pedaled harder and soon they were going so fast, going too fast to see and too fast to stop. Crash. Where are they? Tim sank deep into the sea and could not see Sam anywhere. I see you, said Sam. You came back. Of course I did. Friends don't let friends down. It's not every day you meet a new friend, and it's not every day they meet you. The end. I really like the artwork in that one. And you can't beat stories about friends either. Let's see, how about we sing some songs, my friends? Let's start with, oh, here's an oldie but goodie. So since we're singing about the sea, let's sing Hole in the Bottom of the Sea. So there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log, there's a log. There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump, there's a bump. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog, there's a frog. There's a frog on the bump on the hole in the log in the bottom of the sea. I think I messed up, but that's a fun song, isn't it?
I'm impressed.
All right, let's move on to our next one. So we're gonna sing this one from last week. It's The Waves in the Sea. So grab your scarf or a sock. Let's make it a clean sock though. We don't want to be waving dirty socks around. Let's just grab something we can wave. So we're gonna wave it up high and wave it down low and wave it super fast and slow. All right, so our waves in the sea. First, we're gonna wave and the sea goes up and down. And then sharks in the sea go snap, snap, snap. The fish in the sea go swish, swish, swish. And the boats on the sea go toot, toot, toot. All right, so the waves in the sea go up and down, up and down, up and down. The waves in the sea go up and down all day long. The sharks in the sea go snap, 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 snap. The sharks in the sea go snap, snap, snap all day long. The fish in the sea go swish, 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 swish. The fish in the sea go swish, swish, swish all day long. The boats on the sea go toot, 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 toot. The boats in the sea go toot, toot, toot all day long. Very good. All right, so our next one, we've got a new one this week. This one's a version of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So let's practice that one first. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Okay, let's see. So, sand. So when you get sand at the beach, it just sticks everywhere. So we're gonna pretend we got sand stuck between our hands and sand in between our toes, and we're gonna brush it off. So sandy shoulders, sandy knees, sandy feet. Sandy shoulders, sandy knees, sandy feet. Brush off the sand, let's be neat. Sandy shoulders, sandy knees, sandy feet. What'd you think of that one? That's a different one. Maybe we'll try that one again next week too. All right, so this last one I really like because it's got fun colors in it. This one is called Sylvie, and it is about a flamingo. So if you don't know, flamingos are pink because they eat shrimp. So the color of the shrimp colors their feathers. Don't know the exact science behind it, but that's going to be a very important part of the story. So, Sylvie, written and illustrated by Jennifer Sattler. One morning, Sylvie looked at her family. Then she looked around at everything else. Mama, she asked, why are we pink? Well, dear, we're pink because of the little shrimp we eat are pink, said Mama. This gave Sylvie an idea. She tried nibbling on some palm leaves. Sure enough, she started to turn green. Next, she spotted some delicious looking grapes. The grapes turned Sylvie positively purple. But Sylvie didn't stop there. She thought she'd look yummy in chocolate. And she was right. What a beautiful sky, said Sylvie. It's the perfect shade of blue. Sylvie just happened to be flying by a kite, and she became Scarlet Sylvie with just one bite. What fun she was having. She wondered what stripes might taste like. Rather stripy. Why wear flowers on just your head when you can be a whole bouquet? Sylvie had to tiptoe across the sand for a taste of swimsuit. It was worth it to be Paisley. But after stuffing her tummy all day, Sylvie didn't feel so well. Oh boy, she's turning all sorts of different colors. She also looks like she has a tummy ache. In fact, Sylvie didn't feel like Sylvie at all. She looked at herself and then looked at her family. Sylvie decided to go back to eating little pink shrimp with a little bit of dessert. The end. Well, that was a fun one to end on. So we'll be back next week with more stories. I think we're moving to streams and ponds next week. So a little bit closer to home than the ocean. So remember, if you haven't signed up for summer reading yet, please sign up. There's so much cool stuff going on. And please stop by the library and see what's going on. We will see you soon. Bye.